Alright, so it will be time to take a look at this week's patch notes. I've heard there are some interesting features and some interesting things coming up. Now, I know I've been a little bit late on stuff lately. I know you guys have requested that I compare the Dominic's Navy to the Cobra and stuff like that. I'm working on that. I'm just waiting for the test server to be up so I can give both ships a fair environment, because I think currently I have better skills for the Dominics than on a Cobra and stuff like that. But in any case, I heard what you guys requested. I'm working on that. Just waiting for the test server to be up and running. But let's take a look at the announcement. New features: mining AI core. Oh, I think the lack of the Blops fleet is about to be a lot more fun with the AFK rorquals that are going to have this. To improve the mining experience, Concord has partnered with Ore to introduce the Mining AI Core. Capsules can upgrade the Nanocore of specialized mining ships to AI Core and enable the local star system mining feature in the settings. Feature introduction: capsules need to enter a station or citadel of the current system and set it as their mining base in station services. In the Nanocore settings interface, select the current system mining function. After setting up, exit the station and activate the mining AI core. The ship will automatically search the asteroid belts and mine ore. That's actually interesting, not gonna lie. Once fully harvested, the ore will be transported to the preset mining base, moved to the station hangar, and then the ship will exit the station to start mining again. Any operation at this time will interrupt mining. Docking access: if the capsule has no longer access to the citadel, the mining AI core will try to go offline. Actual functionality subject to change upon release. That's to be expected. From my perspective, from someone that's hunting a lot, I think this is going to be pretty fun, not gonna lie. Now, support the ships. Rorqual, obviously. Orca, Covetor 2, Covetor, Procure, Retriever, Venture Cortos, Venture 4. Due to the low mining efficiency of lower tier venture ships, which cannot cover the cost of using AI cores, and the ease with which exploiter groups can obtain these ships, other models of lower tier venture ships currently do not support the activation of mining assistance feature. In the future, we will introduce a verification code feature to further combat illegal groups and create a fair gaming environment. Illegal groups meaning bots. Supported Nanocores. The first batch of supported Nanocores includes the Neon Gas and Illusionary Ghost series, with other series gradually being added with this feature. Use restrictions. Currently, this feature is in the experimental stage, and the demand for the construction and market is lower compared to other materials. To reduce the impact of productivity increase on market, the mining assistant feature is limited to running only 4 hours a day, so you can't do it the whole day, or you can't do it the same length as the PvE or other PvE ships can do. Okay, that makes sense. So second, adjustments will be introduced to gradually optimize the design of construction blueprints, and usage restrictions will be adjusted as needed to align with combat assistance feature. Nanocore skin sharing. Now, this is a thing that the players have been asking for a very long time, so you can take any Nanocore skin. I think that's what they're about to say here. Once the Nanocore data has been successfully uploaded to the databank, capsules can then change the current fittings Nanocore skin to any Nanocore skin compatible with the same model ship from the databank. Well, mine will be Illusionary Ghost, I guess. That's my favorite Nanocore design. For example, if the current installed core is the Neon Rain Macarial core, obviously it is a Macarial. One of the developers' favorite ship is actually the Macarial that we have blown up a couple of years ago, actually. Pretty funny. Once the blue and white porcelain Macarial core skin is uploaded to the databank, you can change the appearance of the Neon Rain core to the blue and white porcelain style. Of course, they have to use the glaze core, as we like to call it, the dumbest core ever to be added in the game. However, if all blue and white porcelain Macarial core are downloaded from databank, your Nanocore skin will revert to the Neon Rain style. Note: if the skin sharing is not effective, please try to download the Nanocore and re-upload it to the databank. Remove the exogenous light radiation recombination device costs to change Nanocore skins. The exogenous light radiation recombination device will open for reprocessing, allowing capsules to reprocess them into varying quantities of general nanostores 3. Okay, I have tens of thousands of those lying around, so that's going to be good. Ethereum Reach Update. Cooperation reconnaissance outposts can anchor in the Ethereum Reach region with enhancements rules similar to anchoring in the Cobalt Edge. In the Ethereum Reach region, each system has a chance for a Wayseeker base to spawn. Defeating it can yield generous rewards including data cores, drone blueprints, implant units, and more. In systems with sovereignty structures, if a Wayseeker base is not destroyed for more than 3 days, it will dispatch a Wayseeker siege fleet to attack the sovereignty structure. If the base is destroyed beforehand, the siege fleet will not be dispatched. After attacking a structure and reduced it to the reinforcement state, the Wayseeker siege fleet will not leave but will wait until the reinforcement hour ends to continue attacking the structure until it is destroyed. Therefore, it is necessary to repel the Wayseeker siege fleet in time to destroy the Wayseeker base at an earlier time. Of course, these will be tanky as hell. We all know how tanky these things can get. One of the things that I personally don't like about the new regions is definitely the dumb HP pools and the resistance values of these ships. It's not for everyone, pretty much. Unless you have a prepared implant or stuff like that, it will take years, that's figuratively speaking, of course. It will take a very long time to clear it. One of the things I don't like it, I would say that a HP reduction or a resistance reduction on those ships there is needed. At least that's from my experience being there myself. Kepler Scout outposts can also be anchored in the Ethereum Reach region, and Wayseeker bases will not dispatch fleets to attack these small structures. Advanced Inquisitor Cosmic Anomaly, and this is one of the things I also like and not like at the same time. In the Cosmic Anomalies, number of levels have been adjusted from 3 and 5 level to 2 and 3 level, reducing combat difficulty and times. Okay, they fixed that one. No complaints from me anymore. The overall spawn rate of Inquisitor Cosmic Anomalies has been increased. Increased the relative spawn rate of Advanced Inquisitor Cosmic Anomalies, while the relative spawn rate of Old Cosmic Anomalies has been reduced. The rank of the factions corresponding pirates will now be shown, such as Gurista Sergeant, Gurista Captain. Increase the rate of obtaining neural reactionaries from the loot crates. Note the number of levels in the Inquisitor Cosmic Anomaly is related to the pirate base level. If the pirate base level is on level 6, the Inquisitor Cosmic Anomaly will only have 2 levels, same as High Sec. Okay, that's good to know. They also spawn in High Sec, that's interesting. Unknown Covert Rift Update. Currently the number of additional rift routes generated by unknown covert rifts is excessive, with a low destruction rate making it time consuming to destroy them all. After opening the star chart in nullsec region, a significant amount of invalid Klein wheel information is likely to appear, cluttering the screen. To enhance the combat experience, the following adjustments have been implemented. The number of additional affiliate routes has been reduced from 3 to 2. The fuel usage for scans has been reduced from 72,000 to 640,000. The maximum duration of the Cosmic Anomaly has been reduced to from 3 days to 2 days. Note the destruction rate in the capital ship testing ground is extremely high, and the number is far less than covert rift, so no adjustment has been made. There are only adjustments to covert rift discovered by corporation scanning. Alliance Sustainment Fee Update. Member size sustainment fee increased. 1 to 5 corporations, 3 remains unchanged. 16 to 20, it increased by number of corps times 100 million to number of corps times 200 million. Okay, the taxes are getting increased. Lovely. 21 to 25 members increased from number of corps times 300 million to number of corps times 600 million, doubling actually. Yikes. This is going to cause some salt within some of the alliances. Oh, that's going to be pretty funny to watch. 26 to 30 members increased the number from number of corps times 5 million to number of corps times 1 billion. Sovereignty succession fee reduced 1 billion. Ouch. What were the numbers before? I kind of forgot. Was it like the first iteration of this side? Was it like 250 million or something like that? was pretty, it's increased actually quite a bit now. For alliances with more than 30 sovereignty systems, the increase per 10 sovereignty system will be reduced from 10 million ISK to 7.5 million ISK. Cooperation diplomacy update. When a cooperation joins an alliance, the friendly and hostile alliances set by the cooperation will become invalid, and there will be no need to pay the diplomacy suspension fee related to the alliance. Now this will take effect the following week. When the cooperation quits an alliance, the friendly and hostile alliance set by the cooperation will become effective again. When the cooperation sets other capitals as hostile, their application to join will be automatically declined. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a pretty good one. Capitals cannot add corporations and alliances as contacts, and any set friendly relationship will also become invalid. If needed, you can add the managers as contacts. Note, corporations can still set a capitals as friendly or hostile. Okay, I'm about to set some as hostile right away because there are some let's say very weird attempts at getting in the corp by certain players that I think they're already set as hostile, so they are no longer going to be able to apply. That's a good change, and that's a needed change if you ask me. Emergency Hull Energizer Assistance feature. To reduce the occurrence of failing to activate Emergency Hull Energizer due to network fluctuations and other issues, an assistance feature has been introduced. In the battle settings interface, a new option has been added. Once the ship structure hit point drops below a certain percentage, activate Emergency Hull Energizer automatically. Alright, that's interesting. Capsules can configure the activation of the assistance feature as needed and adjust the structure hit point trigger number accordingly. Now this is the last resort for protection, and there will be delay to this feature in case of danger. Please prioritize the activation of it manually. Okay, makes sense. Fighter classification and close-in defense gun update. New category added to the overview. Fighter, pirate fighter, drones, lightweight ships, and some weaker, smaller ships will be included in this category. Meanwhile, the target-seeking logic of the close-in defense guns has been simplified as follows. Versatile close-in defense gun now attacks both ships and fighters. Anti-ship close-in defense gun now attacks only ships. Light close-in defense gun now attacks only fighters. Okay, that's important to note if you have these ships. A new advanced units. New exclusive units added for multi-frequency crystal and kinetic burst. Multi-frequency crystal flight time enhancement. Advanced unit that further enhances the flight time of multi-frequency crystals. Reduce the capacitor consumption of weapons, repair modules, and the higher level advanced unit can also increase the strength of capacitor neutralization effects. Kinetic burst precision enhancement, an advanced unit that further enhances aiming accuracy in kinetic burst state, increased weapon tracking speed and fatal blow damage multiplier, and extends the duration of weakness avoidance. How to obtain? Not available yet. Well, lovely, I guess. Obtainable from a loot crate in the Wayseeker Centrum after 2 weeks. How to obtain? 2. Upgrade to a higher version through reverse engineering using lower version units. How to obtain event purchase from the store slot selection, which is available for a limited time. Research series Nanocore. Oh no, are we looking at some new Nanocores? This is a thing I'm not looking forward to be honest. The new research series Nanocores have been added. Although they lack secondary attributes, they can parse various AI core attribute entries. The first batch of adaptable tonnage includes dreadnoughts, carriers, and battleships. To reduce the access difficulty of AI core attribute entries, the pricing of the research series cores is lower, but the number of corresponding parsed entries is accordingly reduced. How to obtain event purchase from the store, which is available for a limited time. I'm going to reserve my final judgment on that when I look at the Nanocore that they're adding. But so far, again, I said this before, personally, I am not a fan of the magic Nanocores with all these magic attributes. I prefer classic stuff, classic if, but that's just me, I guess. Stellar Clash. Currently there are more instances of improper score farming, and numerous reports require multiple reviews. To ensure the fairness and integrity of the reward mechanism for the Stellar Clash event, we will conduct a supplementary review of the current public announcement data for 2 weeks. Recommended new arrivals, the illusion go series Nanocores and the start of Trailblazers carrier encrypted transport coordinates back for the time. There is a draw coming up as well. What the research series is now available as well, and you have some optimizations, which I would say the optimizations are good. Should be useful. And there's bug fixes. Ship warp speed. What is this? Ship warp speed adjustment to optimize the in-flight experience and reduce unnecessary waiting time. The following adjustments have been made to ship warp speed. AU per second frigates. Most frigates increase warp speed from 5 to 5.5. Interceptor frigate and assault frigate increase warp speed from 5 to 5 to 6. Imicus high mobility increase warp speed from 5 to 5 to 6. Pacific increase warp speed from 7.5 to 8. Destroyer monsters increase warp speed from 4.5 to 5. Bubble destroyers, assault destroyers, command destroyers increase warp speed from 5 to 5.5. Tsunamis and Shan Yu prototype increase warp speed from 4.5 to 5.5. Nightcrow and 3 other tactical destroyers increase warp speed from 5 to 5.5. Legions from 6 to 6.5. Cruiser, most cruisers increase from 3 to 3.5 to 4. Nero's high mobility increase warp from 3.5 to 4.5. Enforcer from 3.5 to 4 to 4.5. My apologies, Cortops Cruiser and Cruiser, Interdiction Cruiser 3.5 to 4 to 4.5. Enforcer from 4.5 to 5.5. Battle Cruiser from 2.7 to 3.5. Logistic Battle Cruiser from 2.7 to 3.5. Offense Battle Cruiser from 2.7 to 3.5. Command Battle Cruiser from 3.7 to 4. Gnosis from 3.5 to 4. Canyon and its variations increase warp speed from 3.2 to 3.4 to 4. Battleship, big boat. Most battleships and large construction ships from 2 to 3. Black Ops from 2 to 3.5. Humpback hauling from 1.5 to 3. Humpback high mobility from 2 to 3.5. Praxis 1 and 1 new prototype from 3 to 3.5. Marshall from 3.5 to 4. Flagship. Most small capital ships. Wouldn't it be not called capital ship if it's small? That's kind of funny. Anyway, joke aside, from 1.5 to 2. Lancer and Bodyguard and Versatile Assault Ship from 2 to 2.5. Jump Freighter from 1.5 to 2.5. Lucid Moon from 2 to 2.5. CNC from 2.25 to 3. That's a rather lengthy update, not gonna lie. We will see how things will go, as I usually say. You guys do tell me what you think about this update, and well, with that being said, hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions as to what else I should record, tell me now. I'm making a list, so when the tester is up I can go one by one. I'm waiting for that to be out because there's a lot of things I want to do. But with that being said, tell me what you think about this update, and well, I'll see you next time.